Was the new update for Fortnite OG really that disappointing? A lot of people in the community have been irritated with the new update. However, there's a lot that people don't know about that will be coming in the next few days to Fortnite OG. We'll be going over all of the fixes that were added in the recent patch, along with future fixes that we will be seeing, and also leaks about Kevin the Cube. So stay tuned so you know all of the information about the changes and future changes to Fortnite OG. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Yo, what is going on, guys? If you're new here, my name is Tricky. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, make sure to use code TRICKYS, TRICKYS, in the Fortnite item shop. And also make sure to sub to the channel, especially if you love Fortnite OG, so you are in tune with all of the news and all of the updates and potential leaks and upcoming changes for Fortnite OG. So first, I want to go over the main fixes in this update. Keep in mind, the fixes in this update have a similar pattern, which will also make way more sense later in the video. First, the submachine gun has the correct icon and the firing sound is fixed as well. Truly, it does feel a lot more nostalgic, and I thought it was a dumb fix that people wanted, but me personally, I've seen myself pick it up more after the patch. After that is the suppressed AR. The audio was fixed, however, we haven't seen it in game yet, along with the heavy sniper and the grappler. The heavy sniper's projectile was fixed, and before, it was 50% faster, meaning it shot like a regular bolt sniper, which that would have just been way too overpowered, and I guarantee you the amount of people complaining, it would just be not good at all. Me personally, I think they haven't released these 3 items yet because they want them to be fully fixed, and we should be seeing them in a few days though, along with Kevin the Cube and other changes. The hunting rifle icon was fixed, and I'm pretty sure the audio was fixed as well. It does sound much different. It could be placebo, but let me know down in the comments if it was fixed or not. The Rift to Go uses the correct equip sound, the throw sound, and also the pickup sounds, which personally I didn't notice these before either, like at all. The compact submachine gun is a lot different now. It's now correctly named to the compact SMG. The sounds were re-imported, and also the icon was fixed. There is a minor bug though. Whenever you get the compact SMG to low ammo, it makes a very weird noise. I'll throw a video up on screen right now, but it's honestly really annoying, and I'm pretty sure it lasts the entire game. So hopefully we see this in a future hotfix. But me personally, apart from this issue, it looks super OG, and I pick it up so much more, just like the other SMG. The pump shotgun and the reload equip sound was actually refactored, so it sounds all OG. Everything is how it was in chapter 1 with the pump shotgun, and it sounds so crisp. I played with it on stream today, and I'm telling you, a lot of these small fixes that get added up just make the game mode so much better and really does change the overall atmosphere. The one thing that people are complaining about is double pump. Now, me personally, I feel like double pump, especially in builds, doesn't affect much. I feel like players have just gotten so much better across the years that, yes, if you don't know how to build, then it can be annoying. But me personally, I don't mind it staying in, except for zero build. It is a huge problem in zero build, especially in close-up fights, because 2 headshots and you're done. Next up, we're going to be going over most of the bigger things and bigger additions into the game, but more of the things that actually matter in the game mode. Both are good, and also some are bad. SBMM was removed from expert mode. However, this is probably one of the biggest things that they messed up on. They decided to remove expert mode for the time being, which I think is a terrible idea, because the main reason I play OG is to go against all real players. It makes the game much more fun and a lot more competitive for players like me. The thermal scoped AR mesh was fixed, but the reload looks really funny at the moment, and I mean really funny. It's completely broken, so hopefully there's a hot fix in the next few days for these guns. And last but not least, the shockwave audios were fixed. Some people are saying it doesn't sound fully OG, but in my opinion, it's not a big deal at all. I'm just happy we have shockwaves in the game. But remember how I said that everything in this update had a similar pattern? Well, as you may notice, apart from expert mode, all of the guns were fixed, kinda, which leads me and others to believe that there will be more waves, quote unquote, of updates. What I mean by this is, first, like we saw, is the weapons, most of the fixes for those, and then mainly more of the graphical issues, and later on maybe more mechanical changes such as movement and also game mode changes. The things we should be seeing changed within the graphics is mainly the fog, and I'm pretty sure Epic Games has to tweak this, because without fog at the moment, the map would look super odd. So I think this is one of the biggest reasons why this was delayed, and also why the updates may be coming in waves. Next is the storm rotation and also the storm height. The mountains look super off, and also the storm is almost invisible unless you're looking at the sky. Now, me personally, so far, I don't think this update is all too bad just because we're going a step in the right direction. Remember, they aren't going to do everything at once. Me personally, I feel like there would be nothing to look forward to, and if it was completely fixed, there will probably be issues that arise as well. Because keep in mind, there might not be a lot of people working on the development on this game mode, and I've said this in my past videos as well, just in case Epic Games is watching, but Epic Games needs to hire people like Ali Jax to work on the development, which is a huge Fortnite OG leaker at the moment, and also was the reason that we got these fixes so far. And paying somebody that actually truly understands about OG and the nostalgia would make so much more sense for their company, and also it would make it so much quicker and expedite all of these fixes. Like, I'm talking a couple days, all of these would be completely gone. Now, the biggest thing that I want to go over, and spoiler alert, this is about the cube. So if you don't want to hear any information about the cube, just click off the video because there will be some spoilers in here. So the cube will be spawning in a couple of days, I'm pretty sure on August 28th, and that's also why a lot of people think that we will be seeing changes with the graphics and also with additions to weapons like the heavy sniper, grappler, etc. But the biggest thing that people have talked about is that the cube is red. Personally, I love that the cube is red. I'm glad that they're doing something different with the story. Maybe it is possible, but whenever you shoot the cube, it actually shoots you into the air, or at least by this video. I think that the rift might be glitched. They might have to change that, but I'm pretty sure once you shoot the red cube, it will rift you into the air. But so far, Epic Games is still working on the cube. Some are saying that the path is completely the same, but the lake actually isn't fully changed. The cube color sinking is still purple, but many have said that this should change very close in the near future in the files. But I mean, this would probably be one of Epic Games' biggest flukes if they made the lake color purple, because it just doesn't follow the cube at all. But yeah, I'll throw some pictures up here as well. This is what the cube will look like, and instead of healing shield, by the way, it will actually heal normal health, and also it applies something called haste for 30 seconds. Now, if you play Minecraft, you already know what haste is. It basically just gives you a better mining speed, or also it could give you an effect like the hot peppers that we used to see back in the day. On top of the haste, supposedly the cube in the low gravity zones, whenever it goes on the runes, which if you don't remember the runes, I'll throw up a picture on screen, but it's going to give you this same haste effect from touching the cube, which it does a 40% speed boost and no low gravity at all. Honestly, I think the low gravity was kind of annoying, and I don't know why people are mad that they changed it to haste, because this actually makes so much more sense, and low gravity just honestly did nothing, and it was pretty annoying in my opinion. So I like the reworked version of the cube. I think it's a cool addition, and me personally, I like that the cube is a little bit different, but I feel like the lore for Fortnite OG, we're going to see a huge change after the red cube, and I would like to hear most of y'all's theories on what you think is going to happen. Do you think we're going to go to chapter 2? Is it possible that OG could repeat and that we're stuck in chapter 1? Or is it possible that we could get a chapter 1 season 11? I would love to know what you think, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are ready for more of the updates in the near future, make sure to like and subscribe. Me personally, I think this update was fantastic. It definitely is a step in the right direction, and I'll see y'all on August 28th whenever Daniel the Cube, that's what I'm gonna name him, spawns in. Thank y'all so much. Use code TRICKIES in the Fortnite item shop, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.